I want to ask you a question, and that is, what is in your life's blueprint? This is the most important and crucial period of your lives, for what you do now and what you decide now at this age may well determine which way your life shall go. Whenever a building is constructed, you usually have an architect who draws a blueprint. And that blueprint serves as the pattern, as the guide, as the model for those who are to build the building. And a building is not well erected without a good, sound, and solid blueprint.
Good morning. I want you all to remain standing. I want to ask you to do something. Many years ago, I worked to coin a phrase, and now my daughter, who's 15 years old, is the one who actually has made this popular. So I want you to repeat these words. Mind you, this is what my daughter does now. Y'all ready? Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Have you heard?
Have you heard?
All across the nation.
All across the nation.
We are going to be a great generation.
A great generation.
Let's say it a little faster and a little louder. Spread the word.
Spread the word.
Have you heard? All across the nation.
All across the nation.
We are going to be a great generation. But let's say it like we really mean it. Spread the word. Have you heard? All across the nation. We are going to be a great generation. Give yourselves a hand and you may be seated. Making this happen. This is phenomenal.
Thank you. You know, when you said a key thing, it takes a board that's passionate about the needs of the community. It's not about us and the needs. Too often we've operated without. But through the grace of God, you know, and determination, and a board that says, Michael, what do you need? Let's make it happen. Our community needs it. And that's the push that you need, is to have a strong board that supports you in time. So I say that, but thank you. And you know, it's like, and you've seen about a half of it. There's tons more that I want you to see, but I really appreciate that, is because we work hard. And I don't know, I would ask you a question, just, and I think you've already said it, but how many places that we went, was it 30, 35 black nonprofits under one roof?
Honestly, not very many. If I had to say, I would say 3.
Yeah, okay.
And, you know, you would think that there would be more. It feels like that this should be the same
Something
kind of model in every community.
Every community.
So hundreds of communities, really. But
Yes.
Unfortunately, it's not that way.
Yes.
And so what you're doing, in a sense, is revolutionary. It is transformative. It is uplifting. And you hit on the key. I think one of the ways that success has been as well as it has been is because it's critical to have the right board.
That's right, the right board.
There's nothing that you cannot do when you have a group of people who are dedicated, committed, determined.
Yes.
There are no mountains that can stand in the way. They will be able to climb and overshadow those mountains. I commend you again for what you have, what you're doing, what you're going to continue to do. And I know at some point you'll start, even if, and you may already have, looked at, okay, we've existed this long, meaning, you know,
Yes.
just X number of years, and we look in the community, we've got, you know, lawyers, we got doctors, we got teachers, we got, you know, people who
Yes.
are just blue collar workers.
Yeah.
And we've contributed to the community. That's really what it's really about, building.
Right, that's right, that's right, harvest.
And that's what you're doing.
Yeah, that's right.
And that's why the name is so, as you said, harvest.
Harvest, yeah, that's right.
I mean,
We got to
that's-
harvest our
that
youth,
is amazing.
cradle to contributor.
Yeah.
That's our motto, cradle to contributor.
Yeah.
We don't leave nobody out, regardless of what they've been through, because it's just a situation. And how do we have post-trauma growth? And that is what we want.
And I think, you know, what is challenging about our society is we are just in the last, since really after the pandemic, 2020, we started focusing on mental health.
Yes.
And we should have been focusing 30
Absolutely.
years ago. It's
Absolutely.
always been in our
Absolutely.
society and in
Yeah.
our community,
That's right.
most particularly because, you know, I don't want to be judgmental, but
Right.
most communities could not have gone through the trauma
Yeah.
as the African American
Yeah.
community has. And if we'd had
Yeah.
focus on
Yeah.
mental health back 30 years
Yeah.
ago, we'd probably be in a whole
Be a
different
whole
place.
lot better off, and I couldn't agree with you more.